The next Grow Garden update is right around the corner and it has some exciting stuff coming in. This update isn't just actually one little update that we're getting, but instead this time we're getting 2 new ones. And we should finally be getting trading inside of the game. I'm not even joking. I have all the proof for it. And bro, it looks like it's going to be really exciting. On the game page, as you can see, we currently have 2 events going on. One, which was the Zen update, but we're going to ignore this one. But we're going to look at the celebrity guest one because this is something new. The celebrity guest event is actually happening 1 hour before the update, and it's going to have its entirely new admin abuse events and all that cool stuff. So realistically, you're probably going to meet someone very famous because there's a celebrity. And well, this game being the biggest game in the entire world, there's a very good chance it could be someone insane. A lot of people right now propose that it's going to be Laserbeam or Creekcraft. But on the game update log, is saying a special guest is helping Jandal with this week's admin abuse. Who could it be? So right now, it's not notified, but it does also say more details to come shortly. Follow the event not to miss out. I would expect within the next day or 2, right before the update, they're going to announce who the celebrity is. And I highly recommend you guys constantly check out the event tab. But that's not even the biggest part of the update because we are finally getting trading. 2 weeks ago, Jandal posted this long message, and I'm going to skip to the most important part of it. But there was one paragraph, I believe the first one actually. And he says, I want to start this message off by saying we have bought back pet gifting. Now, in case you didn't know, pet gifting got removed a few updates ago because of some duping issues and exploits that exploiters were able to do with it, and that got fixed. But that ultimately caused pet gifting to get changed up a little bit, and that is when the entire trading situation really took off. Because a lot of people started asking for trading over and over again, and Jandal definitely heard all of it. Later on in the paragraph, he goes on and says, gifting, or people were using an exploit to do pets, like I said, and we believe we have fixed that now, which they did. And then they said the good news is that this was the work that was required to allow for trading. So trading should be ready to go very soon, perhaps next week, which was last week, or the week after, which is this week. So taking a look at what Jandal said, we should finally be getting trading this week. And I actually have a lot of really cool concepts that I want to show you it. Shout out to Everdale Top on the Grow a Garden Discord server. But this person made one of the coolest trading concepts that I have ever seen. Because as you can see, it actually has, everything. Like, look at this. First, you got the trade, right? And then there's also a chat. So you'll be able to chat with the people you're trading with. But on top of that, as you can see, you can add seeds, sprinklers, and right now on this other side of the trade where he's trading with Mr. Beluga, it says that he has like I believe a totem or one of those lightning rods down. I believe that's what it is, as well as a seed. So the developers, assuming that they're going to be looking at suggestions like this, we're likely to see seeds as well as fruits and sprinklers and all that kind of stuff being tradable. Obviously, trading has taken them a very long time because they have to ensure duping is not viable to the system, and that would be a very big problem considering you have over 2 million players. So when trading gets added to the game, there must quite literally be 0 duping or else the game's cooked. As you can see, he even went on ahead, bro, and made the trading icon on the screen, right? As you can see right here, it's right under the shop, and I think that looks good. There's no other place to really put it. But I hope you guys really understand how big of a trading is going to make to the game. The changes that are going to be made are going to be, absolutely massive. There's no doubt about it. Currently, one of the most terrible things that is going on in the game is scamming. As you all know, trying to trade with people around the game, there's a very good chance you're going to get scammed. Currently, when you trade, it's best suggested that you actually have a middleman, but sometimes you can't even trust middlemans because oftentimes they are also scammers. So you could give your stuff to a middleman, and next thing you know, they dip with literally all of your pets and fruits, bro. And then now you've just gotten nothing. But another problem is that, you quite literally have to go first if you want to do a trade because almost everyone in the community is not willing to go first, which makes sense. Nobody wants to get scammed while they have to trust you. So they definitely don't want to have to trust anyone, hence why nobody goes first. But that is not all about trading, because I have a lot more details to go into further on in the video. Something else I wanted to continue talking about is the brand new Zen update that we actually got last update, but will be getting a part 2 to it in this one. As you know, the Zen update honestly wasn't the biggest update. It's certainly just basically a mutation event that goes on and happens every hour. What that does is mutates your plants, and well, when you get the mutation on your plants, you can collect them. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tranquil radar, and I went ahead and put like all my plants together so I can just grab them right here. But there we go. We're just gonna go ahead and snag everything, boing, and I think that should be all. Okay, it's certainly not all, bro, but it's good enough. But as you all know, this allows you to either go up to this guy in order to upgrade your tree or continue giving him Zen, or you go to this guy who has the Zen shop, and if you give your Tranquil plants to him, then he is gonna give you chi, which you can spend on the shop. Personally, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into this guy because, oh wait, that is not even enough. Okay, never mind. Mistake has been made. But the good part about this update was that you can restock. You can constantly go ahead and restock the shop. Only the fact is the price doubles and it only resets every 24 hours. But it's a cool feature, you know. Maybe you want something that is not in stock, so you can go ahead constantly restock the shop in order to try to get something good. Now, the one problem that came with this update was the brand new Zen eggs. As you can see, I've restocked multiple times now, and we have yet to get the Zen egg to pop up in the shop. So right now we're at to 32 million. Let's keep going until this thing gets in the shop. Still not at 64. Let's try 128 million. Okay, still not. Nothing else is really in the shop, but yeah, bro, we are really not getting the Zen egg, huh? I mean, I keep taking the seed packs, but oh, there we go. We got a pet shark Tranquil. That's actually really good. This is probably something a lot of people I think definitely like. Yeah, bro, I'm up to 2 billion now. This is not even worth buying at this point. And bro, 8.2 billion. Oh my goodness. All right, that's enough of the Zen seed packs. I'm gonna just buy the Tranquil radars and that's it. Now, that's not the only problem. The Zen egg is fairly rare from the Chi shop. I mean, it's pretty easy to get from this. I think you're guaranteed to get it when you level this up. But the problem that is the worst is the chances of the Kitsune. This is actually by far the rarest pet in the game, being a 0.08. The rarest thing we've gotten before is a 0.1, and I believe right now in the shop, the rarest thing is a 0.5, which is the Spinosaurus right here. And that Spinosaurus is great, but so is the Kitsune, being one of the best pets and actually better than the raccoon. In case you don't know what the chances of 0.08 is, that basically means the Kitsune is 1 in 2,000 or 1 in 1,250. Every time you actually get the Zen egg to pop up in the shop, the cost of it is actually 30. So technically 30 times 1,250, you will need 37,500 chi on average to get a Kitsune. And let's not mention the fact that you actually have to wait for the Zen eggs to come in stock. So in order to get the Kitsune, this is by far the rarest pet, and a lot of the community was not happy about it, especially like I showed you guys in my last video. Gravy Catman posted this tweet saying this needs to stop. Grow Garden is a game about plants not trying to hatch Titanics, aka really rare pets. And he said keep the rarest pets at 1%. And as you can see, Kitsune right here, 0.08. Now, although I don't entirely agree with 1%, but I think 0.5% is already rare enough because you have to wait for the eggs to hatch, you have to get the eggs to appear in the shop, and you have to pay the price for the eggs. But with this brand new update, we're likely to see a change being made to not only the chances of actually getting the Kitsune, but possibly brand new ways to enhance your chances of getting it. Last update, they added the koi fish, which secretly got changed and nerfed. Now it says grants a chance to recover an egg when hatching, when at first it said it buffs the chances of an egg. So they went ahead and definitely secretly changed this, but who knows? Maybe we could see some better versions of it definitely come in the future. Currently, we are also at only stage 7 of the Zen tree. And to be honest, I've thought at first this would be very hard. But if you did watch my method video where I show you guys literally the best cheated method to obtain the chi in order to level up your Zen guy, Mr. Unk the Monk or whatever his name is, but basically getting Zen for him, then you probably know it's very easy to do. I went ahead and finished this in about 2 hours tops, bro. Like, this was the easiest thing I have probably ever done in any event. But as you can see, it's at stage 7. And if I'm gonna be honest, I could see this thing going to stage 10. 7 just seems to be a very odd number. And with the new update, we could definitely see some new stages, giving us better rewards. And I'm assuming they're also gonna add more to the Zen shop. And if you remember well, you actually had to complete this Zen tree in order to see potential stuff inside the chi shop, or be able to actually like buy the stuff such as the pet shard Tranquil. They are definitely going to be adding more items in this update, definitely including new seeds, new events, and all of that kind of sort. And in order to get those, it's very likely that you're going to have to continue upgrading this tree in order to unlock them. Something that I would definitely say we're probably going to see in this update is a brand new pet shard. This is actually kind of a feature thing that they've added. On the bottom of my screen, it says pet shard ×1, and then it says Tranquil. The thing that is inside the brackets is Tranquil. The thing that is usually in brackets is the mutations and stuff. For example, like this thing, mutation spray, I have 21 of them, and it's the amber spray. But if we see this added, then that means there will be more pet shards in the future, which will allow you to automatically give the mutation to your pets. I think it's a very important feature, and I really like that they added this, because as you can see right here, I actually have the Tranquil mutation on my Tanchozoru. Tanchizuru, I don't even know what it's called, but basically now this guy has double the amount of chances to mutate stuff into Tranquil inside my garden, which is something I need in order to purchase the upgrades over there, blah blah blah. As a matter of fact, I do have a bunch more Zen eggs, which I should be placing, because if I can get more of those pets, that would be amazing. And talking about eggs, we're actually gonna see a brand new egg in this update. Currently right now we have the premium primal egg in the shop, and this was actually from the prehistoric event where you can get the Spinosaurus as well as rainbow versions of it, which by the way, quite a bit of pay to win here. Rainbow versions of pets give them a 50% increase to their passive, so if you do own rainbow versions of the Spinosaurus, congratulations, you probably have one of the best pets in the entire game. But this thing will be going away in 3 days, aka at the time I'm recording this video, or by the time the brand new update comes out, meaning it's going to get replaced with a brand new egg. It's likely that egg will have stuff as good as the Kitsune in it, because they have to match something up for it. And I mean, they're not just going to add a brand new egg that is going to be worse than the one we already have in the game. But there is a ton more suggestions that I've seen that I want to bring into the developers' eyes. So, Jandal or any of the developers, Brighter, if you're watching this video, please look at these suggestions, because these guys did some amazing jobs. One was right here by Mr. J, and as you can see, he says concept art for Grow a Garden. Yesterday, I was wondering if it would be possible to add the Zen tree itself as a reward after maxing it out, like after 10 levels, meaning 3 new levels like I mentioned earlier, and you would receive it as a reward for completing all these quests. And as you can see, he kind of has a little fan art for it right here. This would be the tree as well as the flowers that grow on it and the seed. And well, it's the Zen tree inside the game. I think this is a really cool feature. I mean, the tree looks fantastic, and I think they could make it look even better with 3 more levels. Like, who knows? Technically, the 3 levels that we are missing do not have flowers on it, so maybe those 3 levels is what adds in the flowers, which ultimately makes it claimable. And who knows? Maybe they could add it to where you can continuously redo the quest. I think that would be very nice. That's what they did for the Bone Blossom, and I thought it was so cool because it's the best fruit in the game. Wait, fruit, seed. I mean, yeah. That bone is not a fruit. My bad. But would it be so cool if we could do this for quests? Who knows? Maybe as a weekly prize type of thing that the Bone Blossoms had. And maybe this could be just as good as the Bone Blossom, if not better. And that gives newer players the better opportunity in order to try and get them. There's a lot of potential to make this update quite literally the best one yet, especially if trading is added. Something else I've also seen in the community server a lot of people asking for is the ability to prevent people from stealing. Firstly, when one of the brand new gears was added, well, it's not new anymore. It was one of the first few updates in the entire game, but it was actually called the favor tool. And as you can see, this tool says favor your fruit to prevent collecting. A lot of people thought that this tool was going to prevent other people from being able to collect your stuff as well. And although it kind of does that, I mean, it only prevents you from collecting your own stuff. If somebody else still wants to steal your stuff, well, they can. All they have to do is spend 37 Robux. Imagine having every mutation on a bone blossom, bro, and then some dude pays 37 Robux to get a 60 billion fruit, bro. I would be so upset. Like this bone blossom I have here. Hold on, let me find it. There it is. Look at this thing. Oh my god, this hurts. But this thing is worth so much, bro. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it hurts my eyes, bro. Holy. And they should definitely add a setting to like prevent the flashy stuff. But how much is this worth? And as you can see, yeah, that thing is worth 6 trillion. And someone could have stole that from me for 37 Robux. So please, in some way or form, we've been asking this for literally ever. Make it to where you can lock your stuff. I know you want money, Jando, but you could literally make it to where they can still steal it and then they find out your item is locked. So that way, you know, they're kind of like karma that. Hopefully, a lot of these changes are adding and trading is supposed to come out. Although the developers have not actually said anything, aka it could be a reason that, you know, they're actually working on trading. Everything has lined up for this week. Everyone is expecting trading right now. And trading is the most anticipated update inside the game. I am sure they're going to hit some record amount of players. Not to mention, they have the celebrity event going on. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, watch this video on the screen right here. Please, it would mean the world to me, and I think you would enjoy it a lot. So please go ahead, click it. This video is about to end, so hurry, pick one of the videos. I promise you'll enjoy it. Until then, bye.